Good morning, gang. Welcome back. Just getting out for what would normally be the usual long run on a Saturday, and we're taking it easy today because it's a week since we did the George Fisher tea room round. If you haven't seen that little vlog, a couple of minutes, go and check that out. I'll stick a... Can I stick a card in the corner yet? Am I that cool? I'll try and stick a card in the corner at about this point. But yeah, so we're just taking it easy, letting the legs recover, trying to absorb some of that fitness from 9.5 hours out on the fells, which was glorious, I've got to be honest. Absolutely beautiful. And you know, we didn't push the envelope, took our time. There was a lot of standing about and contemplating and just enjoying it rather than trying to push for a time, which is always nice, you know. It's the back end of the year. We've achieved a lot of goals this year. Ran 100, ran a couple of 50Ks, came second in a woodring race, you know, all fantastic stuff. So back end of the year, time for a reflection, taking stock, and it was just nice to get a tea room round in before the winter closes in. So yeah, what am I doing today then? So I'm out today and I'm just thinking a lot about mindfulness at the minute and how I'm using mindfulness in me running. So I thought I'd share that with you, maybe get a couple of nice shots of some autumnal leaves falling from trees, and yeah, a little bit of a relaxed vlog talking about mindfulness. Anyone have any experience of mindfulness? Does anyone use mindfulness or interested in it? Drop us a little comment down in the description. I'd love to know whether or not anybody else uses mindfulness as a tool for their running. So yeah, right, see you on the don't walk. The don't walk's like the treadmill of the northeast. You get absolutely sick of it, and then 10 minutes later you're feeling good about it again. Very strange place. Anyway, so mindfulness in running. Well, first I suppose we should define mindfulness, and I think you probably get into quite a few different lengthy definitions of mindfulness, but certainly one of them would be training your brain to be observant, to observe, describe your internal state, so your emotions, physical sensations, and being able to observe and put words to those and describe them. Another part of mindfulness might be participating fully and really involving yourself in something in the moment. But certainly one of the key parts of mindfulness that I'm practicing, and wonder if you would practice too, is to just bring more awareness to certain aspects of your emotional well-being and physical well-being when you're on a run. So how I do that is I like to do a little bit of a 50-50 exercise. So 50% focused on where I'm going and running, and 50% noticing what's coming up for me in my body and labeling it. So practicing noticing, for example, today that I have a slight ache in my left hip and that it's coming and going. It's not too uncomfortable, it's not something that's going to stop us running, but it's just something I'm attending to. I'm also noticing that my head's too hot because I've got this stupid hat on, and noticing that I'm a bit hungry and that maybe I should have had something to eat before I left. But just noticing certain aspects of your body and just practicing getting used to that is part and parcel of it. Now, for this morning's run, you know, it has some applications. I can feed myself well when I get home. I can do some stretching on that hip. Oh, and I can make a little note to check the temperature before I go for a run tomorrow. So, excuse me. So it changes what you want to do. bigger application, I think, to using mindfulness and running is when it gets into these longer races and you get a lot of negative self-talk coming in, a lot of pain, and you have to go through that. And to be able to notice and attend to pain and emotions during long races tends to be really helpful, especially if it's a fueling or an injury issue or just something you need to stretch or attend to or adjust. To be able to notice these things quicker and sooner in long runs and races helps you to be able to avoid those bigger dips. So noticing now that I'm hungry, it's alright, I'm only out for 40 minutes, but last week I was out for 9 hours, and being able to notice that I'm starting to need some nourishment and then to do something about that's really helpful. So that is some of the practical applications of mindfulness. Outside of that, practicing mindfulness just makes you awesome, and it's pretty trendy. But yeah, that's how I'm using it. How I'm using it outside of running is I'm doing a lot of body scan meditations at the minute, so you can find those anywhere on YouTube. Just pick a voice that you like and just attending to your body, and I put it in as part of my recovery. So if you find that you want to really maximize recovery, you know that it's sleep, diet, water, key elements, and then you've got foam rolling, stretching, supplements, all these other things on top of it. Well, mindfulness and meditation I would probably put in the same bracket as sleep, to be honest, although it's more of a wakeful state. It's getting your brain to sort things out for you. So yeah, if you want to give mindfulness a try, I would recommend it. Have a try at a 50-50 practice when you're out running, if it's safe to do so. I hate how we have to do disclaimers. You know, there's only 300 people watching these videos. Anyway, so let me know down in the comments, do you use mindfulness? Is it something you're curious about? Oh, is there something you think is helpful? Or do you think it's a load of hooey? Let us know, and I'll get back to you after this easy but quite sweaty run. Adios.